She does state, which is like what you teach, spell, and then ask, expand, essentially. So these are the types of questions. So like the state is what like you teach to Eric, and then the spell, ask, and expand are what he spells.
Okay.
Or what he responds to, I guess. So this first lesson, Eric, is what is a fable? So when you think of the word story, what do you think of? Do you think of children or a book? When you think of story, what do you think of?
No.
Children or book? C for children, B for book.
B.
Good, up to it.
O.
Keep going.
O.
Yeah, over here, book.
K.
Nice.
Book.
Nicely done. Okay, so you think about a book. So a fable is a story that has a moral. Let's spell it. Fable. Starts with that F.
Fable.
Fable.
F.
Good, keep going. Able.
A.
Bull.
Nope.
Yeah? Good.
B.
Next letter. Right to it. Oh, don't
No.
finish it. Fable.
O.
One off. Down to it.
Fable.
Where's that L?
L.
Good, and over two. Finish it with.
What is fable end?
Yeah, nice done.
Fable.
Fable. So what did I say there? Fable has a moral or a chapter? Let's see. Moral or chapter? Go for it. Well, yeah, one off. You'd be right there. Eric, watch it. One off.
M.
Good. Then next letter.
O.
Good. Over to it. Right there. One off. More.
R.
Good. Then next letter. Over.
Yeah.
That's correct. You know it. You were right there. Where's that A?
A.
Good. More L. Yep.
L. Moral.
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
So, when you're thinking about it, right? If a moral is a teaching, would moral go best with the word P for playground or V for values? Playground or values? Go ahead. P or V?
V.
Good. Yeah, over to it.
Yep.
A.
Good. Val.
L.
Use.
U.
Good. Then. Yeah, over to it.
E.
Don't forget the S on it. It's plural. S.
Values.
Where's the S? Nicely done.
S. Values.
There you go. So what do you think would be a better lesson for a fable to teach you? Should a fable teach you to be wise or selfish? Wise or selfish? What do you think? Wise or selfish? Yeah, sure.
Nice.
W.
Good. The next letter, up to it. It would be, yeah, it would be. Yeah. Cool.
I.
Wise.
Y.
Close.
No, not why.
That S sound.
S.
With what on the end?
S.
After S comes one off.
Yeah.
Good.
E. Wise.
There you go. Yes, a moral is a positive trait. A moral is generally a positive trait. So it'd be wisdom to teach us. So then underneath these little things, these are like little commentary she gives you that you
Okay.
could like say back to Eric, but you wouldn't have to
Right.
either. So then I would state again. Fables are short stories, generally like a page or less long. So a fable is what kind of story? Long or short? Long or short? L or S? Keep going.
Doing good.
Long or short?
L.
Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead, spell it.
O.
Don't finish it.
N.
And?
Yeah. Go on.
G.
Long.
Long.
Well, I said short, but maybe they feel a little bit long. That would be a valid response too. So, which would most likely be longer than a fable? Do you think a sentence would be longer than a fable, or like a drama would be longer than a fable? Sentence or drama? So it's S or D?
S.
No, that one doesn't really make sense. Let's spell drama. Good.
D.
Drama.
R.
Over to it.
A.
Ma. Ma.
M.
And finish it with? Over.
Ah.
Drama.
Over. Yeah. No, you're right with the A.
A.
You're doing awesome, Eric.
Drama.
Drama.
There you go.
Good
Would
job.
most likely be a drama. Dramas tend to be quite long, right? Like you think of like a play, those are often dramas, or like a, my mom watches soap operas, those are long dramas. Fables generally involve animals who talk to one another. So the characters in fables are usually people or animals. What would you say? People or animals? So what do you need first then?
A.
Good, then. You're right with the N. Nope,
M.
one off. You're right with the N.
N.
Good, then up to.
I.
Good. Mouse. Mouse. First.
M.
Good. Across your board. Over. Yeah, over.
Animals.
A.
Wait, don't forget the last letter. Where's that L?
L.
Good. You can just do animal, that's fine.
Animal.
There you go. So, if you got to write a story with an animal in it, which animal would you use? Okay, let me give you a choice. First, cat or dog? C for cat, D for dog.
What are you gonna use?
Cat or a dog? Pick one.
D.
Good. Over to it then. All the way.
O.
Dog. You did the D already, so?
G.
Okay.
Dog.
What about if you had to pick between a lion or a bear? What would you pick? Lion or bear?
B.
I wonder why. B then. Keep going. You're spelling bear. B. Yeah, that was right, sorry.
E.
The next letter, keep going.
Yep.
A.
And bear. Yeah? Great. Good. Go.
Push it.
No, go. Nah, what are you doing? You goof. Press the R.
R.
You would pick a bear. Now, here's an interesting question. If the animals are talking, are fables true stories? What would you say? Yes or no? Are fables true stories if they're talking? Yes or no?
N. O. No.
I'd agree with you. Probably not. Okay, probably not. So, Aesop, A-E-S-O-P, lived thousands of years ago in ancient Greece. And the truth is, while we believe he was a real person, there is actually some debate around that. Kind of interesting. Let's spell it. Aesop starts with A. It's kind of a funny word. Let me help you. Starts with that A,
A.
E,
E.
sop. So that's your S sound.
S.
Ah. Ah. All the way. One more. Nope, first.
O.
Then. Yeah. No, you're right. Hit it.
P.
Aesop.
Aesop.
Kind of interesting that there's this debate, hey? And where did I say he lived? He lived in ancient G for Greece or S for Spain? Was it Greece or Spain?
Or Canada.
No. What was it? G or S? Yeah.
G.
Greece.
R.
Double. Up to it. One more.
E.
Another E.
E.
Greece. Down to it. This. Yeah.
C.
Finish it with one more letter.
E.
Very nice. Sit down here. Go ahead.
Good job, buddy.
Greece.
There you go. Now, what do you think? If we were to debate whether he was a real person or not, then we would what? Argue or agree? Both start with what? Argue or agree? Both start with?
A.
Yeah, good. That was right to it. One off.
R.
Down to it now. Yeah,
G.
good. Up to? Oh, first, before the E you need. Correct. One off. One off. One over.
I.
Not I, but you.
U.
Good. And last letter?
E.
Nice.
Argue.
We might argue about something. Ooh, what would you argue, Eric? Would you argue that he was real or that he was fake? What would you argue? You would argue that he was what? Real or fake? You tell me.
What do you
Real or fake? R or F?
R.
Okay, keep going.
E.
Good. Over to it.
A.
Real. Yeah.
L.
I think so.
Real.
There you go. You know what? I think I would say the same thing as you as well. Oh, this one's down here actually. So there's been some scattered details about Aesop's life found in ancient writings by individuals such as Aristotle, actually. So is Aesop mentioned in literature? Yes or no? Is he mentioned?
Y. E. S. Yes.
There you go. Now, if I'm talking about ancient literature, am I likely talking about this being young or old? Eric, young or old?
No.
Yeah, up to it then. First.
O.
Then you're right.
L.
Old. Good.
V.
Nice.
Old.
There you go. So something you consider ancient. Your iPad or Stonehenge? iPad or Stonehenge? Go ahead. What's old? I or S?
F.
Not F. It was S. Let's
S.
just spell tone.
T.
Good. Keep going. Own.
I.
One off. O.
O.
Stone. Yeah. Good.
N.
And up to?
E.
Nice. And
Stone.
it's the Stonehenge.
Well, some people call it that iPad.
I was gonna say, if you answered iPad, I would have given it to you because some of the iPads get pretty old too.
That one's old.
Yeah.
So fables are stories for the young and the old. And throughout this book that Linnaea wrote, that you and your dad are going to use for some of your practice, you will hear a variety of fables by Aesop in the following lessons. So what do you say? Would you say fables are just for children? Yes or no?
N. O. No.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to talk about fables in the following what? Lessons or clues? Lessons or clues? L or C?
L.
Good, wait. Now, up to? E.
A.
Not to A, but to E.
E.
Good, where's that S?
S.
Another S.
Double S.
S.
Good, finish it up.
O.
And last letter? Yeah,
N.
good.
Good job, buddy.
Listen.
Nice.
There you
You're
go.
doing new things here.
Lessons. And then in some of these, she also puts like an extension activity that you can do, and so you can always add those on. So that's what Linnaea's lessons kind
Okay.
of look
Yeah.
like. So really short kind of state, then a various amount of questions. Sorry, I hit the delete. And if she does have some explanations for like how to use the book
Okay.